tank day. The Imagitarium, however you pronounce it, 6.8 gallon, frameless, rimless, the whole nine. Basically going to be a bigger version of this guy, but we still don't know what kind of tank that is. We've not been able to find that out. But looking forward to setting this guy up. For the substrate, flourite black. It's the gravel type, not the sand. And we've got a zippy bag for Seachem Matrix. I totally forgot about Matrix. I've been using Fluval, but I do like the Matrix. I used to use it a lot in salt water. I don't know if this is anything. It says it's live bacteria, but how I don't get that. I don't see how it could still be alive. And another thing for my saltwater days, ChemiPure. This stuff is amazing, and yeah, can't wait to see how that works out in the freshwater. But that is what we've got so far. We've got the filter media. Getting nice. Oh yeah, getting nice and dirty. Got that sponge in there as well. And we are going to jump start this other tank as quickly as possible. See how it goes. All right, gonna go for the unboxing now. Grab some scissors. Just in case. So let's see what we got here. First impressions is it's definitely not a 5 gallon, definitely bigger. And I can already see the dividers in the back have glass in them, which I've never seen that, so that's kind of cool. Definitely a sign of decent quality. Stuff, lid clips. Speaking of lid, I wonder where the lid is. So it's the worst part. Oh, goes in the back. Perfect. Wow. First impressions are really good. Because this thing looks great. Got the glass top there. I'll put the clips on that in a bit. But if you can see, this filter area is massive. Got plenty of room there to add. Oh, we're going to be adding ChemiPure. Stick that somewhere in there, as well as a bag of the Matrix, which this tank does come with a biomedia. These little balls here. So we're going to use that, but you know, never a bad thing to double down on biofiltration, or at least provide as much surface area. I guess fix that later. Provide as much surface area as possible for them to grow. Sponges here, the intakes. So these are great for biomedia as well. So I guess that's kind of our, these two sponges here are the intakes. So what I might end up doing is I like my filter floss. I might cut like 3/4 of the top of these off. Kind of a bummer now I have to make my pre-cut filter pads a weird size. What I do is I cut my filter pad into strips, and then I usually know kind of about that big for the smaller tank. But yeah, the template for that is going to be a little different. But I love using this stuff, especially during the beginning when you're going to be getting a lot of debris in the water. These are great for, you know, obviously polishing the water. Which is odd about this filter setup is your carbon polishing pad is on this side and your biomedia is in the other slot. So sort of a weird design. I don't know if I would have gone that way with it. But normally with an all-in-one, your intake's going to be on one side, it's going to flow through and come out the other. This one does both. So far I'm not sure whether that's going to be a plus or minus, but we will see. And yeah. unboxing is very impressive. I'm very impressed with what it came with. Alright, so here's the Imagitarium 6.8. Just barely set up. Got the light in. This thing's awesome. I'm really impressed with the light. I think for any low-tech plants that shouldn't have a problem. I do kind of wish you could turn the blues off for use with freshwater tanks. The blues with the white just kind of give it a little bit of a cooler tone that I'd like, but not bad. Which, you know, that also gives it the added benefit of the actinics. I would even go as far as to say, for saltwater stuff like mushrooms, GSP, things like that, I would imagine, you know, you're not going to get crazy growth, but I would imagine that this light would do the trick. I've seen other kind of cheaper saltwater lights with this style array. I've always gone for like Current, the Orbit is a great light, things like that, but you know, some of these budget lights, I've seen some really great builds. So hopefully soon here we'll get some gravel, get some water, and go ahead and add in the sponge media from the other tank. Alright, so we have the Seachem Fluorite Black all rinsed out. Took about half the bag to fill it up. I'll save the rest for another tank. Looks really nice. Rinsed out the tank first, so you get any loose silicone, any loose dust, particles, whatever might have been in there. Rinse the whole tank. We got two really nice driftwood with plant, the anubis, and some other little greenies I picked up that we're going to try to use for a low-tech carpet. I don't know how much of a gimmick these are, but I also picked up this sort of carpet maker. So we'll see how that goes. We'll try to maybe even put that outside in a bucket and let it grow outside with the, you know, the help of the sun first. But I haven't really quite decided on that. So now we're going to start planting and then add the water. Yeah, people say what they will about Pet Supermarket, but for 15 bucks a piece, these are excellent. They have it already, you know, ready to go for you. And, you know, with this smaller tank, it did fill it up pretty quick, but it looks excellent. Love this piece, how it literally just kind of goes up. And almost looks like kind of a tree kind of thing, so that's pretty exciting. Now on to planting some of these, hopefully what will kind of be more of a foreground plant. So we've got everything in. We have added the beneficial bacteria from other tanks to the back here. We've got some media sponges, some filter media, which is in a big giant bag. You can't really see it, which I'm going to need to get a smaller bag for that. Got the plants in there, and I guess our test subjects, we're testing no ammonia. I was just messing around in there, so they're kind of hiding right now, but yeah, I don't know about this thing carpeting. These things are pretty long. Might be able to keep them trimmed. You know, as you can see, some of them are kind of shorter. Maybe trim some of the top ones to kind of give it that look, but we'll see as it grows. If it gets out of hand, we'll do something about it then. But yeah, awesome little tank. I'm really impressed with it.